on Monday night, as the House Republicans and Senate Republicans are figuring out how the hell do we get out of this mess that we've created with this government shutdown, and the debt ceiling is set to explode on Thursday. So, the Brain Trust of the Republican Party got together in secret. They actually were caught by another House Republican, a guy in leadership, Kevin McCarthy, third in charge, majority whip in the House, noticed them meeting with Ted Cruz, saying, hey, wait, what are you guys doing here? Right? Well, it turns out Ted Cruz got together the dumbest people in the House Republican side, and they had dinner at the Tortilla Coast, which is apparently a popular Capitol Hill restaurant. Sounds fun. Jim Jordan of Ohio, Tom Cotton of Arkansas, Raul Labrador of Idaho, Steve Sutherland of Florida, Mark Meadows of North Carolina, Justin Amash of Michigan. Amash does some good things, so he's got 2 brain cells and hence by far the most intelligent of this group. And of course, Steve King of Iowa and Louis Gohmert of Texas. So you know these are the best and the brightest. Ted Cruz gets them together. You know what he's doing? And see, this is really interesting, and what you're not going to read in any of the articles. See, Ted Cruz is in a bind because of Senate procedure. They need a unanimous vote in order to be able to lift the debt ceiling by Thursday. If any of the Republicans object, like Ted Cruz, well, then we would go into default, and it would clearly be on the shoulders of the person who objected, like Ted Cruz. On the other hand, if he does not object to a deal that the conservatives do not like and the Tea Party doesn't like, well, they're going to say, oh my God, at the last second, Ted Cruz went soft. So it's Ted Cruz's fault either if he goes along or if he doesn't go along, the whole default is on his head. So what does he do? He gathers these numbskulls from the House Republican side and tries to convince them, oh, yeah. Don't worry about the Senate. You guys in the House should act. No, it's on you guys. And if you were bold enough and brave enough and conservative enough and Tea Party enough, you would take responsibility and you would act so I wouldn't have to. That's what he's trying to convince you of, you schmucks. But of course, the Gohmerts of the world are like, oh, wow, okay, Teddy. Well, that's a good one. What do you think we should do? We should step off that cliff. Okay, you got a grenade? All right, pull the pin, give it to me. Where am I going? Ted, you know what it reminds me of? Ted Cruz like a mullah. And he's got these idiots on the House side ready to put on a suicide vest for him. They literally met in the basement. That's why Ted Cruz didn't want to get caught by the likes of Kevin McCarthy and other Republicans. He's like, oh, yeah, come here. Oh, I got a great wedding for you to go to. Come on, guys. And then he got them all riled up, and then these idiots come out, and what did they do today? They're like, John Boehner, to forget the Senate side. Let's act. Let's demand enormous concessions at the end. Let's say we're not going to lift the debt ceiling, and then if we default, it'll be our fault. What? And that's what they did. Sometimes I feel sorry for them for about half a second. Then I realize these are the knuckleheads that might blow up the economy.